Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for John Collins.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Jay out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Wizards, they've got Carlton Carrington. Z out there with Alexander Sarr. Then it's George. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2 spot. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting that Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams. And the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. 6 on the shot clock and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to D. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's Halliburton. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And Clark for the Pacers, a team you used to play for, the trade in 2022 for Tyrese Halliburton, charting a new course for the franchise.
Boy, he's been such a phenomenal catalyst for this surge in Pacer basketball recently. A gifted floor general, loves to be able to get out and play in the open court, is a magnetizing force in positivity for this Pacer team. Great teammate, great leader, and really is the face of the franchise currently.
Jay, off target from 3-point range.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Pass to D. Now, Koulibaly. Last game out, he had 14. Here's Carrington. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Haliburton. Just an incredible month of basketball. Putting up about 25 points per game, 9 assists, and just over 2 steals. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Here's D. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
And so here is Indiana, following the three-pointer by Washington. And it's Mathurin missing. Washington trailing. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game.
Take a break.
Has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Back to Haliburton. It's hauled in by George. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nice ball movement by Washington. The Wizards with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Haliburton. Rebound, Washington.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Sarr finds George. Back to Sarr. Stolen by Jackson. Haliburton right side. And Haliburton slams it in.
How about Haliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Pass to D. Driving in, and Sarr throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Okogie, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Haliburton for 3. They get it back. Jackson kicks to Haliburton. Second shot opportunity, and he uses the glass on the layup. Haliburton's got 12 points in the game.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Pass to D. There's the pick. Now here is George. The three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's D. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Carrington. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 3. Jay, the pass to Mathurin. Inside. Jackson misses. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Sarr with a screen on Mathurin. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Okogie, the pass to Mathurin. Jackson, a screen on George. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's D. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Mathurin against George. Shoots from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Okogie's got his second basket.
You know, I think this is something Okogie has to keep doing. He's got to shoot it whenever the shot is given to him. Keep the defense honest.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Kevin?
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. Some changes for Indiana. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Josh Okogie. And here is Nesmith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Jay. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Now, here's Nesmith. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Halliburton's got 16.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Johnson outside. Here's T. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Nesmith. Nothing on the board. It's good from long range.
Great vision by Neesmith that time. He's a solid passing wing.
Johnson outside. On the wing, George. Pass to D. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 11 points for D.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Jay. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. No good on the difficult long-range runner. Fires from 14. Sarr's shot is off.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Halliburton. Jackson, a screen on Sarr. And the dunk by Jackson.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Johnson outside. Pass to D. And George kicks to Johnson. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Halliburton. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Latrey, and there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Sarr. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Wizards. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And no good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wizards?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Neesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. John Collins is out there with Jarris Walker. And it's McConnell in at the 1. Johnson outside. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And Washington has possession, following the score by Indiana. Grant against Walker. Shoots the 3, buries the long-range jumper. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Collins. 14 points from him the last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
The Wizards have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the Wizards making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Okogie's checked in. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation. Jason Kidd. but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Here's Buffkin. The Pacers making the shot. Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Walker is screen on Johnson. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 for Mathurin. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Unfazed by the defense. Mathurin doesn't let that disrupt his motion one iota.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Carrington. Pass to D. Carrington with the ball. Scoreless thus far.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Count that one.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's D, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for the Wizards. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in. Pacers trail by 5. From 10 feet out, and Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Johnson. To the paint. And here we can check out the score for Benedict Mathurin.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Pacers trail by 6. Here's a Kobe, and a wide open look for Halliburton. Drains the 3-pointer. Halliburton's got 19 points.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
Pass to D. And here is Johnson. Sarr with the screen on Mathurin. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Wizards 5th.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And that one falls for Johnson. Jay's checked in for Jarris Walker. Both good from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's a Kogi. Halliburton outside. No good on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Johnson outside. Look out! Finishes in style with a double clutch jam. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Halliburton outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Wizards leading by 7. Here's Sarr. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Collins wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Collins has got 7 points here in this quarter. Now, Carrington. No scoring in this one. The Wizards working the ball around now. From the arc. That one's not going to go. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Pacers also making a change. Walker's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Washington with the ball. George finds Carrington. Here's D. He's guarded by Collins. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Jay. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself. You know, we've seen Halliburton be elite for stretches in his career. Not at that level every night, but he's working on being more consistent, and I don't think it's far off for him.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's George. Here's Carrington. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you, Kevin.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Halliburton muscles through the contact.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Pass to D. On the wing, Koulibaly. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 25 over Carrington. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Wizards leading by 11. Pass to Koulibaly. To the middle, looking for George. He gets it there. And it's George finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jarris Walker. Mathurin against George. Back to Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Back to Carrington. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's D. And again, Washington with the triple.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Okogie. Now here's Jackson. And here's Halliburton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Halliburton's got 28.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Outside, George. Pass to D. The Wizards working the ball around now. And it's Carrington missing.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
George looking over the floor. Here's Sarr. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Halliburton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rebounded by the Wizards. Carrington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Koulibaly. Now Sarr. Now Carrington. Drills it from outside. Carrington's got 11. Now here's Halliburton. The 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Washington with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Washington Wizards.
Inside the paint, they've been so aggressive, just steamrolling dudes.
Pummeling, drummeling, jackhammering. They're in demolition mode, baby.
Yeah, I'll get my hard hat for the second half. Let's turn our attention to the three-point. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Wizards leading by 16. G out there with Song. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's George. And it's Carrington in at the one spot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Jay trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Wizards have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Here's Sarr. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And Sarr throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Halliburton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Halliburton's got 31 points.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
There's the lob to the hoop. Cuts off the pass. And there's the drive. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one misses.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. And the dunk by Jackson.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Wizards leading by 17. Pass to Koulibaly. Now Sarr. Now Carrington. The Wizards with another miss. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Koulibaly. And he's good on the 3-ball. Koulibaly's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
To the wing right side. There's the 3. Okogie misses. The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. The Wizards have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Down low. Here's Mathurin. Rebound by the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
We all hear about AI in the workplace.